Hey YouTube, long time no see. Some videos are being uploaded in out of order, sorry. But I thought I'd come back to you with like a 2 month update. Yeah, it's been about 2 months. Update on this hair that I have in. It is okay. So I got 14, 16, 18, 20. And if you remember my initial assessment, I talked about how some of the bundles, like the 20 was like dry as like the Sahara Desert, and I believe the 18 was pretty dry, the 16 was okay, and the 14 was a tiny bit dry. So they kind of have remained that way. My biggest the issue with this hair has been that it just is like really dry. It's like not cooperating with me. Now, I spent almost $300 on this hair. I think it was like between $270 $290 for 4 bundles, which I thought was a pretty good deal for hair that looked good compared to what I've seen on YouTube. I mean, yes, a lot of the YouTubers I watched that reviewed this hair had been sent it, but it looked really good on them. So I was hoping that this hair would cooperate with me, but I'm struggling a little bit with it. So if anyone has any suggestions down below on this hair, if they've used it before, let me know. Anyways, so basically this hair is just like really dry. This is old hair. I need to wash it. I've been working out, but I'm going to the gym tomorrow, so I'm gonna wash it like in 2 days after my next 2 gym sessions. But so it looks a little like scraggly now, but I like don't put any product in this hair, because if you put any product in this hair, it gets really weighed down and it gets like kind of stringy looking really easily. But if you don't put any product in it, then you're left with like dryness. And I've been following the recommendations on that came with the hair. It said to use like low pH like shampoo and stuff, which I bought. I like researched shampoos that were low pH, and I believe I have like a Suave like clarifying something. It's like 5.1 pH. It's like one of the lower pH shampoos. And even with that, like making sure I clarify and get any buildup that could be on the hair, and I condition it afterwards, it's still just like, it doesn't look good. And then if I don't, like if I just if I put product in to keep it smooth, like the tiniest dollop of something like a hair oil, it just looks like stringy and weighed down and just doesn't look good. It looks like greasy. But then if I just don't do anything, I like wash out my conditioner and let it be, it still kind of feels a little weighed down, but then it'll dry and get a little frizzy up top, and then the ends will feel really dry. Like this hair doesn't feel like healthy hair. It just is really dehydrated, but it can't handle products to help counteract the dehydration. So that's like my biggest complaint with this hair. And I feel like my hair doesn't look the same as like some of the other YouTubers I've seen who've received this. This is like that mink Brazilian body wave hair that they have. And I just feel like mine doesn't look the same. Now, when I do wet it, it does have a little bit of a wave pattern. It doesn't look like the wave, like the S wave that was out of the box. It's a little bit of like, you know, virgin like Brazilian hair, how you wet it, and it's a little like, not like spirals, but it just has a little bit of kinks in it that makes it wave up. Like that's what this hair is like. It just has, you know, a nice little like curl ringly, like a very like loose ringlety wave to it. It's not so much that S style, like it's not big and like whatever. So I mean, that's kind of cute, having that wave pattern. And I don't straighten the hair, so you can kind of see there's a little bit, there's like some bumps left. I know this hair is like not the best looking right now, but it has like a little bit of a bump to it in it, like it's not super straight. You can see kind of curls a little bit. And that's kind of like how the hair is. Like this hair is like a little sweaty because I went to the gym today and I'm going again tomorrow and the day after, so I'm washing it. But it has like a little bit of something, but it doesn't look like how that S wave that it came with like out of the box. But I find that most like body wave, curly haired like things change slightly a little bit after you wash it. Like the curl pattern you get isn't the exact same as what it looks like when it's like right coming out of the box. So I mean, I'm okay with that. You know, I kind of expected that to happen. But so, you know, that's like something, if that's what you're looking for, that wave pattern um, that you see, that you saw when I took it in the unboxing, just know that that's not it's not really like how the hair waves up. So what I'll do is I'll probably take a picture of me after I wash the hair, just so you can see what I mean by that curl pattern, and I'll insert it in the video. So, so covered that. Tangling. So this hair tangles a little bit. It doesn't really get too matted in the nape, like, but it does a little, you know, a little bit more than like what the Wow African Malaysian did. And the Wow African Malaysian was like dreadlock. Like this isn't like that. You can pretty much comb this out with your fingers, but it does like, I say that now and I get it. Like for the most part, you can comb out most things with your fingers. Sometimes the ends will get tangled, but they're pretty easy to brush out. But it does tangle a little bit more than my liking. And when you do get the tangles, you just have to be really gentle, because if you're not, then you can end up with like broken hairs, you know, because they'll just like rip through them. So that's kind of like one thing. Compared to like, so my favorite Wow African hair I've had was the Peruvian, and honestly I don't think this is that much better than the Peruvian hair. The Wow African Peruvian hair did knot up in my nape a little, you know. This one doesn't do it maybe as much, but this hair is just so dry, it just doesn't look like that beautiful, you know. And for 4 bundles, it also doesn't feel like the most full, you know what I mean? So I'm like not super impressed with this hair. I'm probably gonna get my hair done again soon within the next, because my hair is not looking good. So I'm probably gonna get my hair redone in the next few weeks, maybe the next 3 weeks, like 3 weeks from now. And whether, I just don't know if I'm gonna try and save this hair when I get it taken down. Like I might just throw it out. And it's kind of a shame, because it is a little bit more expensive. Like if I wanted a hair that I'd use just one time and wanted to get 4 bundles, I would just do Wow African, like Peruvian or something. And even the Peruvian I can reuse. Like I've used that hair twice and I can still use it again. This hair, I just don't know how well it would hold up to another install, because it already feels like not as thick as I'd like now. And it's just so dry that I don't know if I want to deal with dry looking hair. Like it just looks so dry, and like the ends are so dry. And like I said, when I try to put in like a leave-in, like something afterwards, whether it's like a hair serum or a leave-in, whatever, the hair just looks really like stringy. Like it gets like, it just doesn't look good. So it doesn't hold products well, but it's just so dry without it that it's kind of hard to love this hair. And I feel like I don't look as good as I want to, you know, with this. So I'm a little, yeah, I'm a little disappointed. I'm not sure if I'll purchase hair again from this company. I think this was like a one-time thing for me. Yeah, because I'm not impressed. Like the dryness is not really, I'm not here for that. Let me know if that answers any of your questions about the hair and my experience. Just leave it down below. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Just like really busy lately, my new position at work. So, but I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. All right. So I think that's everything. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.